Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are safe at home. Home, stay safe. Today, in this online session, I am here with Reproduction in Plants, Part 1 of 7th Standard. Today's topics for discussion are reproduction, modes of reproduction, vegetative parts, reproductive parts, asexual reproduction, vegetative propagation, types of vegetative propagation and types of asexual reproduction. First of all, I would like to make you aware about the term reproduction. Reproduction means production of individuals from their parents, that is reproduction of their own kind. Individual produces their young ones. For example, here in this figure, you may see that cat has given rise to kitten. Now about the modes of reproduction. There are three different modes of reproduction. They are asexual, vegetative and sexual. Let us see what are the vegetative parts of the plant. Vegetative parts of the plants are roots, stems and leaves. Here in the given figure, you may see roots, stems and leaves of the plants. So these are called as vegetative parts of the plant. Now it is about reproductive part. Flower is the reproductive part of plant. A flower may have either male part or the female part or both male and female part. Flower is also called as reproductive shoot. This is the figure of a longitudinal section of flower showing male and female parts along with other parts of the flower. Next topic is about asexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, new plants are obtained without production of seeds. In this case, there is no fusion of gametes and fertilization is taking place. Only one parent is required for asexual reproduction. Let us see about the vegetative reproduction. Vegetative reproduction is a type of asexual reproduction in which new plants are obtained from vegetative parts. What are the vegetative parts? That is from roots, stems, leaves and buds. Vegetative reproduction is also called as vegetative propagation. Since in this case, vegetative parts are taking part in reproduction. In this figure, you may see the different modes of vegetative reproduction. We will discuss few one by one. Important vegetative reproduction or different types of vegetative propagation which are important are cutting, layering, grafting or by vegetative birds. Let us see about cutting. Cutting may be a piece of a stem, root, leaf, etc. A part of plant which is removed by cutting is also called as cutting. Here in this case, a cutting of a plant is kept under the moist soil. As a result, after few days, root develops and it behaves as a new plant. Example of cutting are rose, sugarcane, bamboo, China rose, grapes, champa, etc. Here in the given figure, you can observe how new plants are obtained from cutting. The next mode of vegetative propagation is layering. In this case, a branch of plant is pulled down towards the ground and a part of it is covered by moist soil while it is still attached and supported by the main plant, or also called as parent plant. After few days, roots develops from the part of the branch which is buried in the soil. Then the branch is cut off from the parent plant and that behaves as a new plant. Examples of layering are jasmine, strawberry, lemon, guava, China rose. You may do layering in your home also when these plants are present in your home. You can see here in the figure how layering is done. The branch of the plant is buried into the soil and it is covered with soil. You can see here how the roots appear and after some times it is cut from the parent plant. Next is about grafting. In this case, stems of two different plants are joined together so that they will unite and grow as one plant. Example of plant in which grafting can be done are lemon, orange, grapes, rose, etc. The given figure is about grafting. Here you can observe that how stems of different plants are joined and united to behave as one. Another mode of vegetative propagation is by vegetative buds, which are present in the axil of leaves. These buds develops into shoots. Actually, a bud is a short stem around which immature overlapping leaves are folded. These buds are responsible for giving rise to new plants, and the best example is bryophyllum. In the given figure, you may observe about the buds of bryophyllum that can be detached and grown into new plants. Now the next topic is about types of asexual reproduction. In plants, different types of asexual reproduction are budding, fragmentation and spore formation. First we will study about budding. In budding, a bulging on the body appears due to repeated cell division. This bulge is called bud, which develops into new organism. For example, in yeast, budding is commonly seen. In the given figure, you may observe the steps of bud formation in yeast, and in yeast, chain of buds may be formed. You can see in the figure. Now is fragmentation. Fragmentation is commonly observed in a Spirogyra. Spirogyra is an aquatic algae and present in fresh water. When water and nutrients are available, algae grow and multiply rapidly by fragmentation. In this case, an alga breaks up into two or more fragments or pieces, and each pieces grow into new individual. An example, as I have already told you, that it is Spirogyra. In the given figure, you may observe that from the filament of a Spirogyra, number of Spirogyra are formed. At the end, it is about a spore formation. This mode of asexual reproduction is commonly seen in fungi and bacteria. In case of fungus, a sporangium develops from the plant body. In the sporangium, the nucleus divides and redivides, and each nucleus takes a little bit of cytoplasm, which forms spores. When sporangium gets filled with spores, it exerts pressure on the ball of the sporangium. As a result, it gets burst and spores come out and grow. The given figure shows about the spore formation in rhizopus. So children, this is all about today's session. Thank you and have a nice day. For any kind of doubts, please write your question in comment section.